Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to give you guys a few tips that I have to save you time and money when you're grocery shopping. So let's get into it. The first tip I have is to plan out your week. I always plan out, I will write on my calendar what we are planning to have for dinner each night, and then for breakfast and lunches I will kind of just have maybe 2 or 3 things that I plan to just rotate throughout the week. And make sure we have those on hand. And then I will only go grocery shopping one time. So unless one of the kids is sick and we end up needing cold medicine or something like that, I'm pretty much not going to the grocery store other than that one time a week. I feel like that saves me so much money, because whenever you go into the grocery store for 1 or 2 things and then you're like, oh, but I need this and then I need that, and then all of a sudden you went in for one thing that cost you $5 and it's $60 later. So that is, I feel like, one of the biggest tips is to plan out your week and only go to the grocery store one time, and then just make it work for the rest of the week. The second tip I have is to try to plan meals that can kind of be repurposed. So say you are using chicken for something, roast a whole chicken and then just use that for different meals throughout the week so that you guys don't get bored. So you could use, chicken salad, then you can make a quick chicken noodle soup with it. You can make enchiladas. But that hour or so that you spent roasting the chicken, then you're gonna be able to pull together 2 or 3 more dinners in 20-30 minutes. And then the third tip I have, and this is definitely a really big help with kids, because they're constantly snacking, even when you're trying to make sure that you're cutting down it. It's just constantly, and they're always hungry. So I will usually get our snack stuff at Costco. So if you have any big box stores in your area, I feel like those are lifesavers when it comes to kid snacks. So I'll get a giant tub of pretzels, goldfish, dried fruit, raisins, whatever it is, and then I will just portion it out as soon as I get home, which also saves me a lot of time, because when the kids are always I'm hungry, I need a snack, I can just be go to the pantry and grab something. It's already in a little baggie, or go to the refrigerator and I've already put some fruit and stuff inside little pouches, so they can just kind of grab it, and I'm not having to stop whatever I'm doing 20 times a day to get them a snack. And I will, a lot of times I'll get these little baggies, the snack size baggies, and then I'll reuse them a few times, because if they just have pretzels or raisins or something in them, they really don't get dirty. So I'll leave them a few times before I throw them away, which will also save you some money. But I also have these little baggies that you can purchase them places, but they're actually really easy to make. They just got Velcro and then a waterproof lining, and you can just throw them in the washing machine if they get dirty. So I'll put blueberries or grapes or whatever and put these in the fridge, and then once they get disgusting, you just put them in the washing machine, and then you can put sandwiches, and these are, I don't know, cost you almost next to nothing, and they're great. And then also I will do that with applesauces or yogurt, because I stopped making those little squeezy pouches. My kids still like them. My kids are 6 and 4, and they still will eat those little baby squeezy pouches, but they're, it's almost $2. So you can, refill these with a giant tub however many times to save you tons of money. The next tip I have is to try and make your own snacks. So granola bars, quick breads, cupcakes, muffins, all kinds of those things. Just make them yourself. It takes you maybe 20 minutes, and then you can just freeze the rest. So I always double everything. So if I'm baking, I'm pretty much always going to be doubling it. I do this with waffles and even bacon and stuff, and then I'll just keep it in the fridge. It saves you a bunch of time. But the waffles and the muffins and the quick breads and the granola bars, I always make double, and then I will freeze the other half. And then for quick breakfasts, the waffles and stuff, you can just pop them in the toaster on the frozen setting, and you're good to go. And then with the quick breads, a lot of times I will cut it in half because my kids are kind of the ones that eat most of that, and like a whole loaf is kind of a lot for them. So I'll just cut it and freeze half of it. That way I can just take like half of it out to thaw, and then they're not getting like so sick of it by the end of the week that no one's eating it. And granola bars. I feel like those things can add up so much. And you can find recipes, it's like, 4 or 5 ingredients, and the bulk of them is gonna be like oats or cereal, which costs next to nothing. So just making them yourself, and I mean, including your kids in it too, they'll be more likely to eat it. And it's gonna save you like a ton of money. And I would just like take these little like meal prep boxes, and I'll just like make lunches and snacks and put them in the refrigerator so that we can just kind of like grab and go. And it's not even like, I mean, I guess it's meal prepping, but like a lot of times I'll just put like crackers and cheese and like some fruit, and then maybe like hard-boiled eggs. So it's like stuff that's kind of like already made, but you're just already putting it in here. So like if I know we're gonna be out running errands or whatever, it's just stick these in a cooler and they're in your car, and then you're not gonna be stopping wherever to, pay $10 for the same thing that you just can make yourself for like $2. So I feel like those are kind of my main ones. They kind of really help you, like, you can do it for, yourself and your kids, and it kind of helps everyone to like make sure you're eating a lot healthier of like snacks and meals and things like that. They've just really helped me save like a lot of time and money from buying like the pre-portioned packaged snacks, which can really add up, especially when your kids could easily put away like 3 or 4 of those in a sitting. So yeah, I hope this is helpful. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below, and I will try to get back to you, and I will see you the next time. Bye.